Hello, everybody. We got this Murray 21 inch. It's got the 450 series bridge and Stratton. I got this off a guy on Facebook Marketplace. So it runs, but it doesn't run great. Let me start it up and show you what I'm talking about. Give it a little prime. So, as you can probably hear, it's hunting. It's just sputtering a little bit. Just doesn't sound right. Um, so we'll take that carb apart, give it a good look over, change the oil, give it the usual. Hopefully it'll make it run a little better. Bring it back. All right, we got it up on the workbench. See what we got. Let's take a look at this gas. It's plastic, so obviously it's not going to be rusted, but it's got a little bit of trash. Um, Maybe a little cloudy. We'll pull some out and maybe just dump the whole thing and start over. Let's take a look at that oil. Let's go ahead and get this cover off. Got this little thing at Walmart. I have a DeWalt drill, an impact, but that's just unnecessary. So I'm just using a little cheap thing for now till it breaks. Got it around Christmas time for, I don't know, $10 maybe, something like that. But works good. Yeah, we'll get these. Got to get this part off to get to the last bolt. Go ahead and disconnect the. Yeah, it can stand to be changed, but the level's not bad. I did check it before I started just to make sure there was oil in there, but let's see. This air filter off. Was it all the way? Yeah, filter. It's not crumbling away, but it's not the cleanest either. It's fine. We'll reuse it. Okay. I did one of these. I used 7 millimeter and 8 millimeter. It worked just fine. All right, pull that cover off. So let's go ahead and pinch off the fuel line and get that fuel line disconnected. Let me get taken off. So here's this. This is a retainer, and this O-ring was on there also, but it fell off. But whenever you put it back together, when you're ready to put it back on the mower, you're gonna put this in first, and then put that retainer back in, and that'll keep it all together. That's how it's supposed to be on. Um, let's get this thing apart. I'll bring you right back. All right, got you here on my workbench. Let's go ahead and get this thing apart. It's a little dirty. Right? Outside is inside. We'll find out. These things. All right, just got a little flathead here. Let's try to get that pried off. There we go. Yeah, it's like we got some water. Get that. All right, it's got some water. Looks like some trash in the bowl. Yeah, but we'll get it cleaned up. Spray it out with some carb cleaner. Let's get the rest of this apart. That just pops out. Needle looks all right. You know what? Put you on a little cleaner piece of wood. All right. Yeah, get that out. Should just pop right out. My fingers are not strong enough for that. Don't want to squeeze too hard. This is plastic. There we go. It's a little dirty. Oh, that O-ring is whoa, it's gooey. Interesting. Wow, look at that O-ring. Wow. All right. Well, that could cause some problems. So that O-ring just turned into goo. Um, Put a new one on there. I guess I got a pack of them. I got at Harbor Freight. This comes apart. Ah, I think at this point my hand is getting it dirtier than it was before. Clean my hand off. I do have gloves, and I should be wearing them, but I've already started. My hand's already dirty, so no turning back now. I wonder what that O-ring was made out of. Whatever it was, it didn't like carb cleaner. And apparently not gasoline. Let's find us an O-ring. Definitely need that to stay on. That's what keeps the bowl from overfilling. That needle. If it doesn't seat off, it'll just keep dumping gas and it'll overflow, come out of your air filter, go into your engine. It'll mess everything up. All right, let's see what we got here. We need probably those little ones. right, so we're going with 1/8 inch by 1/4 inch by 1/16 inch. Which was the second from the smallest size in that pack I had. Looks like it fits okay. Guess we'll find out. This looks like it only goes one way. You see how that hole's like oblong, and so is that. So it just fits on there. So it just snaps on. Let's see here. Yep. Go. Should we get all the trays? Pop that back in. How's that go? There we go. All right. Put this needle back on there. This pen. Who is that? Amazon guy. Bring you right back. All right. Amazon man bringing me some it's a carburetor order for another lawnmower. This snaps down. Okay. Just test it out, blow in there. So with it like that, you should be able to blow in upside down. You should not be able to blow in because that needle seats off. So let's see. Upside down. All right, we're good. All right, let's get this bowl. So we got this indent right there. It's going to line up with that, I believe. Give it clearance because that's the part that sticks up the most. Let's press it in. Okay. Squeeze. Whew. Did I cross thread the crap out of this thing? Yeah. All right. Well, that I thought I cross threaded and stripped it out, but I guess not. Seemed fine. Just get it put back on the mower. Still got to pull that gas tank. You know what? Let's go pull that gas tank off. All right. And I believe this thing just lifts right off. Yeah. Pull this off. Let's go dump that in that jar. Let's do this. It's just entertaining. All right, got it all drained out. Let's see. Yeah, we're fine. There's not a whole bunch of trash in there. Just a little bit. Pretty normal for a lawnmower. Let's see. This pops back on. All right, let's get that spark plug off, see how it looks. That gap seems a bit small. Plug looks good though. Check the gap and I'll put it back on. All right, the gap looked good. It doesn't take much for these little motors. All right, here's that O-ring I was talking about. Just tucks in there. Seat's back in there. This is just a retainer ring. It just keeps it in place. Snaps in. There you go. Now, all right, we just want to hook this back in. There, through linkage. This just presses in. It should be. So that O-ring was fighting me getting it back on there. So I'm just going to hit it with a little WD and just lubricate it a little bit. It should slide on a little easier. So definitely don't want to damage it. This out of here. I don't know if you could see the cloudiness and just you could see the little water droplets on the bottom. All right, let's give her a shot. Sounds good to me. I had a little hesitation, but it's running a lot better. I think we'll go with that. Let me get that old oil out, get that blade off, sharpen it, clean the bottom up a little bit. Nine sixteenths. I know. It's fine. All right, we're just gonna sharpen this blade. What do we got? 80 grit flapper disc. All right, let's get it popped back on. Now, what you don't want to do is put it on upside down. You know, it's kind of sharp. That I do want to torque. Click. All right. Also, I balanced it off camera. All you people that are going to comment, oh, you didn't balance the blade. It's fine. It's balanced. All right. Let's get some oil in this thing. All right. Let's give her one more start. And then we're good to go.